All right, Tatyana Arrington, and I am here with Bria. How you doing today?
I'm doing so well. How are you?
I'm doing good. You look fantastic, by the way. I just had to
Thank
throw that in.
you. Thank you so much. I love your braids. You look amazing.
You. So I had the opportunity to watch the first episode, and I'm already like so excited for everyone to see this series. I'm a really big fan of Summer House, so I wanted
Okay.
to know, did you kind of already have an idea of what the show would be like walking into Summer House Martha's Vineyard?
Yes, so I did. I'm a big fan of Summer House as well. And I just love how how the friends go on vacation and they have a great time and they're drinking and they're going out. And walking into this experience with my friends, I, obviously wanted to do it bigger and better and like change it a little bit and have more style and be able to have more outings because I'm like, I
Right.
don't want to be in a house all day. I want to be out. So to learn from them and they're the blueprint and just kind of remix a little bit. I was proud to be able to do that and be a part of something so cool and nice and
Yeah.
authentic.
You see those remixes right away. I'm like, okay, I could tell
Yeah,
what type of show this is going to be.
crazy.
I love it. And I know you're friends with Jasmine, who kind of brought you in to this, but did you know anybody else coming into the show?
Yes, so Shanice, Jasmine, and Jordan and I were all friends. We
Okay.
are we worked at Playboy Club together. We were Playboy bunnies,
Okay.
and we've been friends since 2017/2018, and we worked together for a year. And some of us became closer with others than normal. Like Shanice, Jasmine, and Jordan are friends, but like Jordan and Jasmine are a little bit closer than how Shanice and I are really, really close. So how I got brought in was through Shanice. She's like, listen, this oh my God, this opportunity was pitched to us and would you want to join because I'm her best friend? And I'm like, of course, let's do it. And like for us, it's like another check off our bucket list. Now we're doing our reality show together. We
Right.
traveled, we've done skiing, we've done all different types of things around the world. So to do, a reality show, it was big, especially to do it with someone that I call my sister, which is Shanice. Yeah.
hmm I love that. I love that. And I feel like too, even in that first episode, you kind of get the dynamic of how you all fit and gel together. And I know you and Jasmine work together. And I know you do consider her a friend, but how did you feel hearing that she like initially you kind of weren't on the invite list for the trip?
Confused. I felt confused because it's like when you are friends with somebody and they have issues with you or a problem with you, you don't know what the cause of it. Like, I don't
Right.
know. When we left off as friends, when we stopped working together, because everyone went their separate ways with their lives and we still keep in touch. I never had a problem or an issue. I'm very free. I'm very fun. Yeah, I could be a little crazy sometimes. So I'm like, wow, like I didn't make the list. Like, what did I do to you? Who hurt you? So
Yeah.
I was a little confused by it and blindsided, I would say. Very blindsided about it because I'm like, yo, we're cool. I spoke to you. I wrote you when you got engaged. I'm like, yo, your engagement video made me cry. So to know that like the hard feelings as you see, it's strange. It's
Yeah.
strange.
And I feel
Yeah.
like that's like all it's almost a common thread watching that first episode. A lot of people are saying there's like a difference between now that she's married and now that she isn't
Yeah.
married. So is that something you've been kind of seeing as well? Is that something we'll see throughout the series?
Of course, that is definitely something you'll see throughout the series because Mary Jasmine is a little bit more conservative and reserved, and she kind of walks on eggshells, I feel like.
Hmm.
And me knowing her from when I first met her, and we were all obviously younger,
Right.
um, she's different, way different. So
Yeah.
you'll see the adjustment and the time and the patience and the motion that I have to go through
Hmm.
with being with her on vacation, and
Yeah.
it's interesting. It's interesting.
And I know you
Very.
weren't checking for any of the guys because you do have a boyfriend, Simon, who we're going to meet later on the show. What was it like bringing, because you guys live in Germany together, right?
Yes.
So what was it
So
like bringing him to Martha's Vineyard to that experience?
for me, I was just a little nervous because
Mhm.
he is very foreign, like very, very foreign, very German, and he has like a very heavy accent. So it's like I knew that there would be some jokes or some
Mhm.
slight remarks or them, not accepting him. And that was kind of my worries.
Yeah.
That's something that you'll see throughout the show, how that motion goes. But like, I was just worried about him being accepted, being a foreigner, because he is a
Mhm.
straight German from here, born and raised, never lived in the States. So you're coming and you're bringing him around a group of
Wow.
black
Mhm.
folks, black excellence,
Mhm.
or like who is this guy?
Right.
Like who Harper, who is this man? So it's he's very sweet, very loving. He has black friends here, so it wasn't a crazy experience. He was very open to it and very excited. So on his side, he went into it very positive.
Yeah.
As far as other people, I can't speak for them, but you'll get to see, and I'm sure you did see, like, I don't want to spoil
Yeah,
it.
I saw a little teaser, but nothing yet. I'm excited to keep
Yes.
watching. Really quick, how did you guys meet if he's like from Germany and never been to the
So
States?
yeah, so I attended the Cannes Film Festival. I was on a film kind of accreditation, and
Okay.
I was there to attend to see a couple of films, and he was there styling the models and actresses and who else? Like other important people because he has a watch and jewelry collection. And
Hmm.
I went to dinner. It was my first night, and I was meeting a high school girlfriend then. She never showed up. She stood me up, and he ended up coming up to me like, "What are you doing here alone at this restaurant?" I was at Bioli. And I was like, I'm meeting a high school friend, but she decided she doesn't want to come. And he's like, okay, let's have drinks. And then we hit it off. From there, he
Ooh.
was like, do you want to come to Germany? And I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, is there black people there? Like, am I going to be accepted? Like, am I going to be in the farmlands? What's going on? Because I
Right.
didn't know much about Germany.
Hmm.
And he's like, no, it's going to be fun. Like, you'll be fine. And it was my birthday weekend. And I'm like, I kind of want to be in like Sandro Pay somewhere. I don't want to be in Germany. He's like, no, we'll make it fun. Like, just come. So I went to Italy. He stayed there for a couple of days. We drove from Cannes to Italy, and then he went to Germany, and then I took the bus out to Germany. I was supposed to stay 2 weeks, and I ended up staying, and it's going to be 12 months in May.
Oh,
So, yeah.
congratulations.
Yes,
Also,
we're gonna
thank
make
you
a
for
year together. May 23rd is our anniversary. It's 1 year.
Oh, congrats. I love that. Also, thank you for putting us all on game. We should
Oh,
all go
go
to
to Cannes.
we should go to Cannes. I should go to Cannes this year.
Go to Monaco Formula One.
See if I can meet somebody. But speaking of Black excellence, Preston brought up in the first episode like a really great conversation about Black excellence and what that means, and should Black people allowed to be mediocre? Should we have to like always have this stamp of Black excellence? What's your quick thought on that?
I mean, for me, that was his opinion because I know everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and I know he told a story on what Black excellence means to him. And for me, Black excellence means to me something totally different. Like for me, it's accomplishments and breaking that legacy, that family curse, and breaking the what's it called? The standards that society has put on the Black culture that we
Mhm.
can't make it, that we can't be big, and like
Right.
yeah, we had the first Black president. We helped go to Mars, go to the universe, go to Mars. We've done a lot and we don't get credited for it. So it's
Mhm.
like that's Black excellence to be able to make it and be a public figure that everyone looks up to and be Black. For me, that's Black excellence. And
Yeah.
like it doesn't matter where you come from. You can come from a place where you've never been educated, but guess what? You could become a millionaire the next day and influence people. You can win the lottery, or you can be inherited something that you've never known. So that's kind of Black excellence for me. And I hope that I can be a light to the Black community. I mean, I can't speak for everyone. I can speak for myself, but I hope that I can show that it's possible. I didn't come from money. I didn't come from the fancy things. I've made this reality myself and I've worked hard. First job was at McDonald's, but I still kept on going. I didn't limit myself. And I
Yeah.
always had like this imagination, and I followed the imagination. Like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have my Lamborghini Urus. I'm gonna have my 250. But yeah, I'm gonna have my. And people are like, you're dreaming. Like, how could you do that? Like, you're like the other day, like I was like, oh, I want to put on an event in Germany, like a big event at a nightclub to draw attraction. And
Mhm.
then one of the owners, he was just kind of like, well, how are you going to do that? Like, are you going to fly your fan base over it? Like, just being negative. And I'm like, wow,
Right.
like, is it because I'm a woman? Is it because I'm a Black woman? I take that into consideration, but it
Mhm.
challenges me. I don't
Yeah.
let that limit me. I'm like, you know what? You're going to see, and then what you're going to have to say.
Right.
So, that's Black
I can
excellence.
show you better than I can tell you. I
So
love
you better than I
it.
can tell you, and I'd rather do that than tell you, So
Yeah.
That's
And
for me.
before I let you go, I have to ask about Milo. Did you
Of
think
course.
that your puppy Milo was going to cause that much drama right off the bat?
No, like for me, I love animals, but everyone is not me. I
Mhm.
love animals. Like I love every single animal. I should be a vegan because I love animals, but I'm not. I need my meat. But like I didn't think that like a puppy, because at the time he just turned 1 in September. So at the
Okay.
time he was a puppy and he's very well behaved. So I didn't think it would cause so much problems, especially a lot of people have dogs that were on the show that, they left with their family members. So I didn't think it would be such an issue, but I guess some people are animal people, I can't judge.
Yeah.
It's none of my
And
business.
and
As long as they're
that's
not
what you
mean to
said in the episode
Milo,
too. You were like,
it's
I
fine.
don't know.
It's not now. It is what it is.
Yeah. But do you think maybe giving Jasmine a heads up would
She
have
had
been?
a heads up.
Oh, she did. Okay.
Had a
Well,
heads up. Yeah, I have to clarify
then
that.
yeah,
She
then
had a
I don't know.
it,
That was my one take. And okay.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
Everyone had a heads up just to,
Okay.
make sure everyone would be okay and there's no allergies or anything
Right.
like that. So everyone had a heads up on that.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And before I let you go, who would you say is your favorite housemate, girl and guy? Who did you
My
like really vibe with on the show?
I would say Jordan. Even
Okay.
though Shanice is my best friend. She was, visiting for a short period of time, you'll see, but Jordan and I really connected and rebuilt our relationship. And then Amir and I bonded as well, and you'll see that throughout the series. We got really, really close. So
Yeah, I could tell you could kind of see some of that in the first episode when you went to talk to him about Milo. And he was like, I love Milo.
yeah, he's like, yeah,
What's going on?
like he is like me. He's the boy version of me. And you
Okay.
guys will see that. He is the boy version of me, and he's the sweetest person ever, and so nice and so kind, like very, very kind. He's like me, very sensitive, very kind, but fun and athletic and love to do sports like me. So it's fun.
Awesome. Well,
Uh,
congratulations again. I had such a blast watching the episode. I'm super
thank
excited for fans to
you.
see it, especially like people who kind of don't know about Summer House. They can get their own experience with Summer House Martha's Vineyard. So congratulations again. And I'm definitely going to be hitting you up about Can because I'm like, yo, this made me.
Girl, please. I'm going again this summer. I'm going to be there this summer again.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
attending and I have the pass again, so it's going to be fun. It's gonna be a reunion or anniversary, so it's nice to be able to go and attend again. Yeah. But if
That's
you need
awesome.
anything, let me know. I
I
got you.
will. I will. Thank you guys so much for your time. I
Of
appreciate it.
course. Thank you.